Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Upper Peninsula Beautiful. I'm making a short video to showcase one of my agate jars. I had a comment from one of the viewers, one of the subscribers, that they would like to see more of my jars of agates. So I'm going to do this video. The rest of the agate jars I'm going to save till this winter when we have many months of snow and I won't be going agate hunting. Our winters up in the UP can start as early as October and end in June. So anyway, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take you on a tour of this agate jar. This is one that I built in the mid to early 2000s. Most of the agates have come from Vermilion, but there's a few from a couple other different places. Let's get looking at this jar. We've got several water levels in this jar. We got this milky white one right there. We got this one that is actually sideways, a little guy. We also have a couple skipping atoms in this jar. This one is absolutely striking, absolutely beautiful. This yellowish agate, I don't think I can do it, but it's a shadow banded agate. I talked about those in one of the last videos. This little guy right here is called a broken agate, and somehow in the formation of it something got sheared or smashed or bumped. There's a fracture that runs through the whole thing, and then all the bands are like 1/32 of an inch off. I've only found a few gem quality skipping atoms or broken agates in my career, but this is by far the best one. This little guy right here that's got some orange and some pink and white, that's actually one of the few agates that I found up in Copper Harbor, Michigan. Not many gem qualities have I found up there. A lot of small ones, a lot of little nodules. This guy is very striking. Not a super high quality gemmy agate, but absolutely beautiful and very distinctive. Got a couple down here. One is a nice red and white stripy one, and then we got one with some eyes. We got a big honking one down there. That's well over 1/4 pound. We do have a couple small ones in this jar. This jar itself is not very big, and some of the agates in it are quite a bit smaller. Again, let's see, another small one up there, another small one there. Carnelian. We do have some beautifully banded ones right here in the center, and this guy, it's got pinks and oranges and purples and reds. It's got fortification bands and some eyeing on the other side. It's beautiful. This one below it is beautiful. Another small one. Another skipping atom. A couple of clear gemmies. One with some eyes. Beautiful red and white one. Coming up over here is another one that is very distinctive for Lake Superior agate. It's not, like I said, super gem quality, but nobody would miss that walking past it on the beach. Another small, unusual one with white bands and red and some gray. This guy right here, that one with the white bands that's kind of orange, I found it in a very unusual manner. And actually, this is the second time I've been making this video about this jar. The first time I divulged how I found it, but I wasn't quite sure after watching it if it was appropriate for YouTube. If you guys want to leave me a comment and hear the whole story about how I found this agate, it's pretty funny, but I just wasn't sure if I should share that. Maybe just saying that will give you some kind of a hint about how I found it, but never found one again like it. This side of the jar, starting at the bottom, this is a solid amethyst agate. It has a little bit of red on the end. It's got some eyes, a little bit of gray. It's over 4 ounces, but the entire thing is almost solid amethyst. I actually found that at the township park very far to the east, almost approaching what I would consider the Whitefish Point beach, where they would start at the western end. Very cool agate. This guy right here is probably one of the best in the jars, and I debated whether or not to put it in. The whole thing is solid bands, even the back, and it's over 3 ounces. It was a dandy. This one is another, probably one of the nicest gem qualities of the jar. Absolutely stunning. Both of those were found at Vermilion. We do have a peeler kind of an agate with eyes. That's pretty cool. couple other small ones. And then now we're back to this side. Nicely banded one there. This one reminds me of the one I shared with you that my dad found at the Township Park or Wildcat Road. The first one we found as a family, that was a good one. It looks just like it, just a different color. And again, those little small guys. So, thank you so much for tuning in to Upper Peninsula Beautiful. Look forward to seeing some more of my jars in the winter time. We have some big winds coming up. Today is Thursday. They start on Saturday. I'm going to be going to the beach sometime over the weekend or the next couple days after that, and I'll be filming my second sideways video. I'm probably going to go somewhere out west, Two-Hearted, Little Two-Hearted, maybe Deer Park area. I'm not sure, but I will definitely make some videos, and I'll take you guys along. Thank you so much for watching Upper Peninsula Beautiful. Welcome back. I forgot about something. I finished that table that I was working on that was on my front porch that you guys saw when I was showing you guys my driftwood. I wanted to show you how it came out. So this top board I got last September. It was very rough. I had to do a ton of sanding, a ton of sanding. It had, the bark was still on the sides. I had to remove the bark with a draw knife. And then after that, I sanded the sides. The grain in the bark, to me, see if I can get a better view, looks like agate bands, especially over here. To me, it looks like a big old agate. But this top piece of walnut was 42 inches by 20 inches by 2 1/4 inches thick. The legs that I used came off of a 48-inch piece of live edge walnut. They also had the bark. That board was about 16 to 18 inches wide. Look at the grain in that. It is absolutely stunning, and the knots. It had so much character. I ended up cutting the middle of that board out, use that for a different purpose. The legs are 15 inches tall. The whole table stands about 17 inches tall. This is the first attempt at any piece of furniture that I've ever made. I've been doing hand-burned, wood-burned signs for 5 or 6 years. Mostly scripture and things like that. But I really wanted to build a coffee table to display the Bible my dad had that I inherited when he passed away. So this whole table project was just to display my dad's old Bible. But it turned out absolutely stunning. I had somebody take a look at it that likes furniture, and he said, "Oh, it's beautiful and all, but is it level?" Well, I'm here to tell you that this thing sits flat and the top is level. I used a big 4-foot level, and it's level across and sideways. So it sits level, it's super sturdy. It probably weighs about 80 pounds, but just wanted to show you that. Thanks again for tuning in to Upper Peninsula Beautiful.